Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Dr. Alaknanda Atara, and my 13-year-old self-wearing Eco Club president badge would be so proud of me today because I'm going to speak on the topic she was most passionate about. So let's start with the climate change. Let's understand what is climate change. I hope I am audible to everyone. Am I? Okay. So climate change is a long-term shift in temperatures and weather patterns. Now, this word long term is little misleading because currently we are standing on the long term end of it. Let's also understand what is weather and what is climate. Okay, so it's hot outside, it's cold outside, it's raining, it's weather. While climate, on the other hand, accumulation of all weather. It's usually like what it is should be at this the time of the year. It should be hot, it should be cold. It's not a 1 or 2 days of rain or cold or anything. It's the accumulated data of at least 30 years or more that gives a climate estimation of particular region. And I'm not kidding, but it has been warming up since 50 to 100 years, and the only reason behind that is us. How we are warming up this world? What are we doing? Say, like year 2021 was the sixth hottest year in the 200 years temperature data. And at least a 1 degree of average temperature has been increased of entire globe. I think just 1 degree is not a big deal. But given the capacity of large ocean that we have, it is a big deal. It takes a lot of accumulated energy to create even a small difference in temperature. Yeah, so that's what we have done. Let's just see how Earth gets warmed up. It's called greenhouse effect. The word greenhouse effect is so beautiful. The effect is beautiful, but too much of everything, even the beautiful thing, is not good. So let's understand what's greenhouse effect. There are few greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and few other gases whose name is very complicated. I can't remember, so let's just go with other gases. So those gases, they trap the energy or heat we get from the sun. It does not let it go away entirely, so we can stay cozy and nice. So Earth can be a beautiful place. If it wasn't for them, it would be just a frozen ice ball, nothing else. But too much of carbon dioxide, that is also not good. And how does this carbon dioxide came into the world? Of course, we breathe it out, but that is the carbon dioxide and nature can process. But other things that we do, nature cannot. Every year, about 40 billion tons of carbon dioxide is emitted into the world. It is way more than a natural process can remove. So there is imbalance. These gases are trapping, they are doing their job. And the Earth's temperature is increasing. Scientists say that currently the carbon dioxide level in the Earth is equivalent to what it was 3 million years back. Back in the days, the temperature of Earth was 3 degrees higher and the sea level was 10 to 12 meters higher. That was the scenario. Now, what happens if Earth warms up so much? First of all, there would be, of course, heat, and we can't tolerate heat, and those are minor things. The sea level will increase, the ice will melt. Actually, this is either happening or will happen. So apart from that, acidification of ocean, loss of biodiversity, extreme weather events like hurricanes, extreme flood, and other events, droughts even. These are all brought up upon us by us only because climate change, because the temperature is mere 1 degree higher than it should be. How it is affecting our health? Because I'm a healthcare profession and I worry too much about people's health. So that is probably my most important point. First is respiratory system problems and cardiovascular problems. Why? Because a lot of heat, a lot of pollution. Second one, gastroenteritis, cholera, and other infectious disease, because there would be a lot of rain, there would be contamination of water and lack of clean water supply. That leads to all this infection. Of course, more money for us, but at what cost? Then increase in number of vector-borne diseases like malaria and dengue. Why? Because displacement of vectors, increase or decrease in the number of vector, and the geographical distribution would be altered. So that would be the reason. Then malnutrition. As we know, we are currently fighting against hunger. But what if I'm going to say that the crop failure is going to be worsened? By year 2080, it would be reduced by 10% or 25%. More poverty, more malnutrition, more problems. These are all just the effects we can actually prevent. Lot of them are happening and happen, but we can prevent it to getting worse. So what we can do? All we have to do is just reduce our carbon footprint. Now let's understand what is carbon footprint. It's the traces of greenhouse gases that we emit in the world by human activities. This is a great environmental indicator which indicates either direct emission or indirect emission of the greenhouse gases like methane, and most important one is carbon dioxide. There are two types of carbon footprint as well. One is the company one and another one is personal. Let's talk about company one first, and we are not going to focus on that because of course that's not in our hand. Because company use energy a lot more than a normal person do, from manufacturing to transport to sell. Everything. That leaves carbon footprint. But company has an option to choose better energy sources. But today we are not going to talk about that. Let's talk about personal carbon footprint. How we came to this place and what we are going to eat at dinner, everything affects carbon footprint. The average global carbon footprint of human or per person, I would say, is 6.4 tons of carbon dioxide every year. It's a lot. In USA, it is about 14 tons. In India, it is 2.4 tons. Now, we shouldn't be happy about that. We are way more percent than what USA. So we are competing actually then. We are not doing a lot of carbon emission, but we are a lot of people. So if we do little things, it would be great impact. And these are not big things. These are small things. These are small changes. And trust me, it will make your mom very happy. And I think most of us know. We are just not aware how great impact it will cause. Okay. So let's first start with the energy efficiency at home. Whenever we will go out, we just have to remember to switch off the lights and the fan and the AC. See, it will make your home happy. If you use energy efficiently, it will reduce your carbon footprint up to 500 kilogram of carbon dioxide. Big deal. Second one, either walk or take bicycle. And if you are traveling at long distance, use public transport. If you are using a car, use the more efficient one. Kerosene mix karine nahi jawano. Of course, car nahi chalti hai. So that, yes. A person who uses car puts 2 tons of carbon dioxide every year in the atmosphere. If you are not using a car, congratulations, you are already doing your bit. Second thing, eat more vegetables. I will say what vegetables has to do with this. See, the vegetable food requires a less carbon problems, like it will emit less carbons in the atmosphere than the poultry and other option. The person with mixed vegetarian and non-vegetarian diet emits about 500 kilograms of carbon dioxide every year. And the vegan, it saves Earth from 900 kilograms of carbon dioxide every year. I'm not asking you to go vegan. I'm just asking you to increase your vegetarian intake or vegetable intake. Whatever you like fruits, eat fruits. Then consider your travels. When a person takes a flight from to and fro flight, it emits about 2 tons of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Remember how many trips you have taken in last year. Multiply it into 2. That's your carbon footprint. If you have been traveling a lot, it would be big. You can do other things. Then switch to electric cars if you are planning to buy one. It will also reduce your carbon load by 2 tons. If you are using better car, it will also reduce by 600 kilograms. Then my favorite one, reduce, reuse, recycle and repair. When you buy a cloth, see, 1 kilogram of textile causes 70 kilogram of carbon load in the atmosphere. The t-shirt you are wearing causes 6.7 kilogram of carbon dioxide emission in the market. Till you wore it, like from production to sale, it has already caused 6.7 kilogram. So buy little less than you should be buying, okay? And use what you have, reuse what you have, repair what you can. Things you cannot repair, please do not forget to recycle. A sustainable way will save Earth from 500 kilogram of carbon dioxide per person. Imagine how much it would be. At least these many people will practice it. Then, most important one, make your money count. See where your money goes. Support the businesses which uses renewable energy sources. Support the companies which are doing good job, better, which are making world better. Buy things which are environmentally sustainable. And most importantly, buy less. So this will save your money, better your health, and save environment. And the most important one, speak up. Talk it about to your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, your family, everyone. Tell them that t-shirt throws out 6.5 kilogram of carbon dioxide. They probably didn't know this. It will probably make them buy one less t-shirt, little less load, right? Now, everything that makes your mom happy, everything that saves money, everything that makes you fit will save the environment. So be little selfish. Do all of these things. Not for ourselves, for the future. Now, one report says that in this world, the life expectancy has been increased a lot. Previously, people used to die at early age because there were no treatments. But right now, it has changed. People live more. Now that we are going to live more, we should at least make sure that where we are living, in which condition we are living. Let's just not live on the earth experiencing hell for just few more years. Thank you. This is Dr. Alaknanda. Thank you for listening.